Alright. Who's handling the timer, by the way?
It'll be the restreamer, so just give him
So whenever I'm ready?
and he'll start it.
So I can go whenever? I'll assume that's a yes. Are we good? Sork, please. Sork plus. Alright, I think we're ready. In 3, 2, 1, timer. Hello everybody, this is Dark Souls. I'm probably just going to treat this like I do a normal cast on my channel. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in chat. What's up Sanso and Kappa and everybody? How are you guys doing tonight? Hopefully I don't die on bosses too many times. Scion Plus, that's rude, man. I love you. Be nice to me. Where's the timer at? Apparently there's no timer.
In a minute. Video is choking at the moment.
There's timer choke. Yo, my character is dark as hell.
Alright, we still got that 4-hour estimate. BT dubs, we have the hypest co-commentary from the best casual Dark Souls player on the planet.
Alright, I have Azori with me here on Mumble.
And talk about things.
So I'm picking up the spider shield here because the crystal halberd upgrades with titanite chunks. So I'm going to be parrying the black knight and the undeadberg for a titanite chunk. It's two riposte with a two-handed battle axe with pine resin. Zora, you can talk if you want. Pwned by my fat, I'm not official. Dude, the asylum is the hypest. Can I call for dogface spam whenever I want, by the way?
Yeah, you have back and call over the dog face.
Alright, the asylum is boring as hell. Get some dog faces. Alright, so the first little trick is coming up if I can actually hit it. So if you do a jumping attack and land on the Asylum Demon's head, you do double damage, so then it's just 2 R2s and he dies. I got hit there, because sometimes he does a fast attack, but it's still okay. It's not faster to kill.
What
Yeah,
type
sure.
of run is this exactly?
This is Crystal Halberd. I'll be using the Crystal Halberd. Oh man, I'm Ghost Wheel. That's hype. So, Undeadberg is pretty self-explanatory as well. Just gonna run through it and try not to die to hollow RNG.
Someone in chat is asking, Cirno, do you have a girlfriend?
Do I have a girlfriend?
Yes,
No.
Cirno's girlfriend is me.
Oh yeah, it's true. Azora is my girlfriend. Yeah, it's not faster to kill Oscar because you have to wait for his death animation to finish and it's pretty long. So it's faster to just mash through his dialogue. Around 2 seconds faster, actually. So I'll be stopping off at the Undead Merchant shortly because I need some supplies. What's up, Logan? I'm doing good, man. M1, what's up, sir?
Apparently I'm quiet, my fucking idiot.
Yeah, you're quiet. Sorry. The RNG gods better be kind. So I'll be picking up a Lloyd's Talisman, a club which I'll be using on Quelaag, a short bow, and some arrows. Am I sleeping while playing? Yes, I am. This feels like a dream. So I need to kill all the hollows on the way to the Black Knight just so they don't follow me down and kill me. This is a part where I can potentially die, assuming hollow RNG isn't being nice to me.
A little bit, and I'm not planning on talking too much at risk of becoming mirrored.
Oh shit. And I died.
Huh.
Alright, so we got that first death out of the way. So we
worry,
should be
it's all
good for
gonna
the
be
rest of the run now.
from here on out. Do you mind if I cue in the chat on what the donation incentive situation is? Because it's been a while.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Unless Cherno has a donation incentive in mind, the only donation incentive coming up is character choice for Mario Tennis by Golden. And right now, the only characters who have any donations are Waluigi with $24 and Mario with a whopping $2. So if you guys want to snipe Waluigi out of the lead, but why would you? Donate to that.
Oh my god. This is the last thing I was expecting to happen. Well, I guess we'll just accept death. Ay, ay, ay.
Choke counter 2.
That's why I made my estimates so long, just because I needed a big safety net, just in case shit like this started to happen. Luckily, I spent all of the souls I needed to spend, so not too bad, all things considered. All that choke and chat, goddamn. Sorry. There's two other people talking. There's Duke and Azore.
I honestly don't know what the hell is wrong with my volume. It's normally good, isn't it? Am I a lot quieter than usual?
Yeah, it might be on Cherno's end.
It might
You
be.
might need to turn up mumble, but it's not a big deal. We can just talk a little bit louder.
Yeah, felt a little, I don't know, I wouldn't say rushed because I had plenty of time, but I wasn't really paying attention. Okay. We got that obnoxious part out of the way. So now we just have to parry the Black Knight to get his Titanite chunk. Luckily I didn't die there twice, that would have been a little bad. So this Black Knight is fairly easy to parry. What's up, Mackie? And that's the Black Knight down. I'm playing this on PC with the PS3 controller. So I did
It's going to
that.
be physically impossible to not talk over you. Oh my god, I'm fucking sorry. I'm terrible at this.
No, it's fine. So jumping over that barrel is a fairly simple trick. When you get to near the edge of the moss on the railing and you jump, you can clear that barrel fairly frequently. And the reason why that hollow died is because I used framerate unlocker on DS Fix. And it messes with some of the collision physics on that barrel, which is why that hollow dies. Now, okay. Havel almost killed me there, but we're good. So in Darkroot Basin, all I'm going to do is pick up the Grass Crest Shield. Because I need stamina regen. I could potentially buy Green Blossoms, but I don't really do that because it's a bit of a detour. I am a dirty hacker. No, that's not cheating. The game runs at 30 by default. The framerate unlocker just keeps it at 30. Just because the Dark Souls engine likes to drop frames for some reason. I'll just equip the shield and then get the hell out of there. Does it, Sork? I didn't know that. So I'm gonna kill the crystal lizard or whatever the hell the thing is called over here, in the hopes it drops a second Titanite chunk, just so I can get the crystal halberd to +2. It's not a big deal if I don't get it. It's just kind of nice to have a +2 crystal halberd. Oh, I got 2 of them. Sadly, one of them is just going to be sitting around doing nothing, because once you get it to +2, I think it takes 2 or 3 Titanite chunks to get it to +3. But having 3 is kind of nice. I've never had 3 before. Sick RNG, man. Just gonna run to Andre, or not Andre. Just rest at the bonfire here in the parish and then head to Gargoyles. I love you too, Porkle Fuzz. Hope chat's been having a fun time in the marathon. I know I've enjoyed watching it. I'm a little uncomfortable on here right now, but no big deal. What's up, Jelly? This is not all bosses. Penguin, you're a dick. Be nice. Oh, what's up, Broadways? What's up, Zekel? Alright, so Gargoyles coming up. Hope I get some good RNG. Okay, so that was a decent hollow room. Nothing too bad happened. What's up, Bacon? So I'm like pretty far behind on my timer. I'm like a minute behind on Gargoyles. Just because of all that silly shit that happened at the start. Alright, so we got some bad Gargoyle RNG off the start. Okay, that was good. Getting his tail is awesome. Alright, that was a really good first Gargoyle. Alright, I'm really pleased with how that went. That was a solid Gargoyle fight. What's up, Frostitine? Sorry, my headphone cord keeps bumping against something. That's what that noise is. So the reason why the Battle Axe is so good against Gargoyles is because it's a 2-hit stagger. What's up, Bureau? So yeah, I'm like 2 minutes behind on this Gargoyle split. Not too great.
Snurdeeps wants to know when will you run.
And hashtag shots fired. Dude, Snurdeeps is the best thing ever. I love Snurdeeps.
Everybody loves Snurdeeps. He's our favorite Japanese runner. Please tell me you get well, what is it during this route?
I get what?
You get well, what is it?
Oswald's gesture.
Yeah, the gesture.
No, I don't get it. I should have gotten it, actually.
Fucking dropped.
Get dropped. So I'm gonna get the club to +5, just because it does a little more damage at +5 than the Battle Axe. So it's helpful against Quelaag. I should have picked that up. I wasn't thinking. The axe is just from starting as Bandit. You get the Battle Axe when you start as Bandit. If you don't get it from Bandit, you can actually buy it from that smith I was just talking to for 1,000 souls. It's a really good weapon if you have Red Tear, Stone Ring, or Pine Resin. Just because it is a 2-hit stagger on Gargoyles. The club just does a little bit more damage at +5, and in a run, it's best to irk out as much damage as you possibly can. Yes, and what Ian said, it has better strength scaling. What's up, Sun Praiser? There is a faster way down here, but honestly, with how shaky my thumbs are right now, I don't think that'd be the best idea. I'd probably screw it up and have to walk back here from Undead Parish. So we're gonna kick Lotric off the cliff. And then reload the map once we get his souls, just so his ring of favor and protection, or the FAP ring, is on the ground. Thanks, Sean. So now we got the FAP ring. What's up, Lewis? No, this isn't soul level 1. Thanks, Claw. How do I deal with the artificial difficulty? I don't know, man, it's hard. Artificial difficulty choke %. But I didn't actually die earlier. That was just part of a new route I'm going to claim world record for. Because no one else does it. So that death was just part of it. The 2 deaths, I should say. It was more than 1. The FAP ring does indeed make you FAP. This is indeed Dragon Age. Yeah, the ring of... What's up, Apple Socks? So we have a skip. A little Blight Town drop coming up, and my thumb is going insane with shaking. This is not good.
I have to ask, is that because the FAP ring is equipped?
Which one? Oh, the handshaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you just kind
who
of...
don't really...
No, just go on, Azari.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. The FAP ring boosts your health and your equip load.
I was just going to say, for people who are new to Dark Souls, the full name of the FAP ring is the Ring of Furious Masturbation.
This is 500% true.
What's up, Zeke? So that drop I did there, it's pretty simple once you figure it out. You just walk straight off the side of that, I don't even know what to call it, like the truss or whatever, sticking out, and you land on another one, so you don't die. Okay, so if I died of Quelaag, that would be incredibly unfortunate. Just because I'd have to walk all the way back here again. So hopefully things go okay for me. I practiced a little earlier, just to make sure I'm not going to screw up too badly. She likes making rings of fire around herself, and it's incredibly obnoxious. Okay, that's a good attack.
So this is totally a selfish question. Is Quelaag actually resistant to magic?
I'm actually not
She's
sure.
resistant to fire.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's resistant to
I'm pretty sure
fire. It's not magic, I don't think.
Casualing it up in Dark Souls, and I spent at least 5 hours here for some reason.
Okay, so there's some pretty good Quelaag AI going down here. She's doing her long lava throw up a lot. Need to get her away from all of this lava she's leaving on the ground. Okay. So if she does this attack, if you stay by the spider's mouth, she actually can't hit you if you're on even ground with her. It's only if you're on even ground with her, though. So now I need to get her over here a little bit, just because I hate what she's doing. And then we finish it with an R2, because why not? What's up, Chaos and Seeking? Thank you very much, Regius.
Oh, somebody in chat is asking, is there a 420 donation incentive for the Jigglypuff song?
Yeah, I'll sing the Jigglypuff song at the end.
That's Cherno, you need to learn how to Jew, please.
Yeah, you need to demand money for this kind of
Demand money?
I'll see your 420 and raise it to $42. So $42 donation incentive for Cherno to sing you all to sleep with the Jigglypuff song.
Yeah, what Duke said, $42, and I'll sing Jigglypuff at the end.
As a totally unbiased party, I can tell you that that is money well spent.
So, oh god, I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, Sen's Fortress is actually a pretty easy run through if you don't get hit by shit like that. So now I'm gonna have to take some time to heal. Oh yes, OPEC, I've choked a few times already. So this is actually a really bad and slow Sen's Fortress I have going on here. So coming up, we have something called the boulder skip. Basically, when you backstep in this game, you have unlimited poise, so you can phase through fast-moving objects, like this boulder coming up, that you usually have to go around, or wait for it to pass by the first time. So if you do that right, you just phase through it with minimal damage. Am I secretly a cam whore? Yes, I'm the biggest cam whore. So the Iron Golem fight I'm a little uncomfortable with the club. That's because it has kind of a weird R1. It's hard to hit him not in the knee, and you have to hit him like in the shin a few times. So he will stagger, and then hopefully, if lined up properly, will fall off of the bridge that you fight him on. Why am I not any good at Toho? Because I never really play it. I was considering taking the safety bonfire up here, which I never ever take, but hopefully things will go okay. Nice quest, Naruto. It's pretty badass. How many moose did you slay today? Many moose. For I am a Canadian.
Speaking of which, do you have anything to say for Skeleton Bill's shameful performance for your country?
I was incredibly disappointed in Skeleton Bill, but I still love him as a fellow degenerate.
By degenerate, you mean Canadian, right?
Yeah.
You don't really need to differentiate between the two that much.
Alright, good. I didn't think so.
Alright, so hopefully I can get this stagger off properly. Otherwise, we'll have a long Iron Golem fight ahead of us. I really dislike this fight with the club. I have a lot of trouble properly staggering him with this thing. Okay, that's good. That should get him off. Excellent. So that went okay. Should have used the tail axe, maybe. That was a pretty slow golem. But like I said, I'm very terrible with the club to stagger golem. So that went not great, but it was passable, definitely. Yes, you can, if you hit the Iron Golem in the right spot enough, you'll actually stagger. And if you stagger him when he's like facing his back or whatever to falling off that bridge, you can make him fall off, and that is a legitimate way of killing him. So I'm just gonna put a bunch of points into strength and dex. The Crystal Halberd has pretty decent dexterity scaling. And you're about to see why I bought this Lloyd's Talisman. With the Lloyd's Talisman, you can put mimics to sleep and you can loot their items from them. And just so happens that the Crystal Halberd is contained within a mimic. So if I line this up properly and throw it, I'll get the chest and then I can rush in there and grab the Crystal Halberd. Easy peasy. And it doesn't matter if I die here, but I won't be dying there. What's up, cheese pizzas? Hello, Sven. Choke? Nah. So ONS is my other worry in this run, just because they're not nice most of the time with what they're doing in terms of AI. What's up, Rar? So I'm gonna try a cute little jump here, and I got it. Saves a bit of time and it looks kind of cool. I quite enjoy that jump. Not enough choking going on here. I'm sorry, man. Thank you, a trickle stream. So hopefully I can keep my thumb under control long enough to pass the rafters here. And it looks like it's going okay. Okay, we made it through the rafters pretty much without issue. Bridge death percent world record. If you guys have anything to talk about, feel free. I don't like hogging the talking from two other people.
I've never had anything interesting to say in my entire life.
It's okay. Just say something cute. I am playing on... Thanks, it's alright. I am playing on PC, but I'm using a PS3 controller. Yeah, Sanso84, if he's in chat still, he actually has the world record for this game. He is a very handsome Finnish man. I would totally... and he actually lifts, so he's pretty handsome. Who's my waifu? In Dark Souls, Priscilla. In general, probably Churna. The world record is 55 minutes and something. I forgot the amount of seconds. I'm in Alberta. Raffle Master. So everyone knows how lame these archers were on their first playthrough.
I got past them first try, my first playthrough, and I have a stream recording to prove it.
Yeah, and I think I did the same thing. Can't release the secret strats though.
I'm jealous. It took me like 2 hours to get by them on my first playthrough. I was incredibly frustrated. ONS on my first playthrough I couldn't beat by myself either. I had to summon one online player and Solaire to beat ONS on my first playthrough.
Jesus Christ.
I know, I'm pretty casual. I'm pretty damn casual.
We do actually have a donation that just came in. Oh wait, no, I think we have two.
Oh,
we have one from David D that says $2 towards Cherno's sub lullaby. Everyone, I know you all want to hear that singing coming from a voice like that. Throw your money at the computer screen. And P.S. Get ready for chat spam, because Frankerzy, Fra. I don't know what the Fra is.
Probably ran out of characters.
Probably.
Yeah. And we have $5, which could be one of two things. That could either be an entry for the VDV raffle. Oh, that's still going on because Fiery hasn't finished his 100% run yet. Or it could be $5 towards the Jigglypuff song. So, Barton P, if you could send us a donation comment to srgmarathon@gmail.com so we could figure out what to do with that money, that would be very much appreciated.
So much Frank-Z. Ow. So Ornstein is a complete dick and likes doing that a lot. And Smo loves shoveling. Smo is a big fan of the shovel. Having a really rough time trying to get into range of Ornstein here. Doesn't help that every time he's actually near me, he jumps away. So that was almost a little bit dicey. These two are actually not being too nice right now. Ooh. I'm just gonna take this risky heal here. Not too risky, because I am behind a pillar. Oh my god. So close. How are you still alive, Ornstein? There we go. Ornstein's down. Okay, Smo's shoveling right in front of me. Annoying when that happens. So the one lousy thing about this weapon is its R1 tends to go through or between a lot of bosses' legs. So it's kind of hard to hit them sometime.
I got disconnected from Mumble in the middle of the Penn and Teller fight, so sorry about that.
Rip. Oh, by the way, Cherno, do you have a favorite Thunder and Thighs name?
Favorite what?
A favorite name for Thunder and Thighs?
Oh, O and S. Snorlax and Pikachu.
Good taste.
Okay, so we did first try O and S. Not too bad. It was a bit of a slow fight, but better safe than a million deaths in a row, I guess. No, the Crystal Halberd won't go through Priscilla's legs. So if I time this right, I can bone out and get this cutscene and the Lord Vessel. It saves time not having to rest at that bonfire, because lighting bonfires does take a lot of time. So generally, if you kill her and then wait for all the particle effects to disappear, and then you use your homeward bone, you can get out of there in time.
Cherno, when are you gonna start doing Crystal Halberd old bosses so that we can see you shoving your Crystal Halberd into her gaping dragon and getting ceaseless discharge?
That's incredibly lewd. There is actually an all bosses route that Sansa made up that uses the Crystal Halberd for a bit of it. So here I'm just going to buy more arrows and 2 Titanite chunks, and then upgrade this thing to +1, and then get the bow to +2. And then sorry for anybody that likes Andre, but he has to die here. Oh god. Okay, I thought I might have died there. What's up, Eden? I really wish I had a glass of water, but I'll live for the rest of the run.
Please donate to get Cherno a glass of water.
Yes, please. Canadian water is very expensive, so I'll probably need about 300 Canadian dollars donated to the PayPal account that's on my channel.
I think that's... what is that? That's like 3 or 4 freedom bucks, right?
Yeah. You kill him so you get the Crest of Artorias to drop so you can open this door, rather than spending 20,000 souls, look at my beautiful face, that I'd rather spend on upgrading things. So I'm gonna heal up here. Just because Andre kind of punched my face in there for a little bit. So I'm gonna do something called the rune skip, where it skips going down the staircase here. It's a little tricky on the angle. You have to kind of run up at an angle and you'll end up on top of the railing. And I got it, so that's cool. I started with a bandit. Oh, right. That's actually a good point. I had 2 Titanite chunks. I completely forgot about that from the start of the run. Thank you very much, 17/7s. I completely forgot about that. That's not a big skip. It saves like a few seconds, but it kind of looks cool. So after Sif, I'll start putting points to Vitality, just because I need 25 Vitality for a trick or a skip I'll be doing before I get to Fire Sage. I'll also be picking up the Hornet Ring here, just because it does more damage with parries, and I'll be parrying Gwyn to death. Yes, I will be doing the Ceaseless skip. J Gamer. So Sif is a fight that kind of sucks with this thing. Just because he's so tall. The only real viable, and he's incredibly jumpy today. Sif, please. The only real viable attack you have against him is the R2 on this.
This fight will never not make me sad.
I know. This fight is always depressing. So I just keep getting under him, hitting R2. I actually really hate when he does that attack.
Big spoilers. Sif is sad.
And Sif is down. So aside from his jumpiness and me getting hit once, that was actually decent. I'm 4 minutes behind my PB, but not too bad actually, not too bad. So I killed Andre, so I can't get my halberd to +2 because I'm a dumbass. So I guess we'll live with a +1 crystal halberd, even though it's potentially could be 2. And I didn't buy a smith box either. So you don't actually have to talk to Framp to deliver the Lord Vessel. You can just fall down, punch him, and place it. Doing that makes you think that you sided with Koth, the other primordial serpent, so Framp will now be mad at you. And at the same time, Koth also thinks you sided with Framp, so he'll hate you as well. So if you do that in a casual playthrough, you'll have 2 serpents that despise you, and you'll have no idea why. And there really is no way to fix it until you get to New Game Plus or just start a new game.
You sorry fool.
You sorry fool. You could not be the chosen one. That's the best Frampt I can possibly do. So coming up, I'm doing something called the Duke Skip. It skips a 6-minute sequence in which you have a forced death to this area's boss called Seath the Scaleless, as well as it skips a jail sequence in which you're escaping from a prison area. What's up, Rosewater? Literally skip Duke. Yes, Elemental Guard is correct. So I am incredibly inconsistent with this skip. Sometimes I get it first try. Other times it takes me many tries. It all depends. I've never figured out a consistent way to get it. I don't know, Smoo. So I lowered that elevator just in case I die on the Duke skip. It saves a bit of time walking back. So if I get this, I will be the Duke of Earl. Because that is what we've decided on for first try Duke skips. Yeah, the stone armor is for Nito and 4 Kings later on. This is any percent, yes. So here we go. Some Duke skip hype. And I screwed up the mount. That's been actually happening a lot lately. That has nothing to do with me choking or anything. That's just how the Duke skip has been going for me the past few days, unfortunately. Every time I think I have it figured out, I screw it up even more. So I've kind of, I wouldn't say given up on trying to find a consistent way, but I more than just bash my head against it until I get it. Okay, I actually thought I was gonna die there, that's why I quit out. Sometimes if you bounce off that railing while the elevator's going down, you take too much fall damage and you die. That's happened more than a few times. Thanks everybody. So this was the part I was most worried about come marathon, because I am incredibly inconsistent with it. And it's kind of showing that I suck at it.
Is there anybody who's actually relatively consistent with this skip?
I'd say Sanso and Uber Goose are incredibly consistent. However, they still have off days as well, where they miss it a lot. Uber Goose...
The most consistent Duke skip is probably M1.
Yeah, Uber Goose was probably the person who got consistent at it first, found a way to do it. But... yeah. So I am having an ass amount of trouble with this skip right now, and it is a little unfortunate. Choke TV. Again, it's not so much choking as it is just, yeah, sure, Adam, spam as many resident sleepers as you want. Go for it.
Snurdeeps is right, Cherno, never surrender.
So what I'm learning here is I keep rolling in the exact same direction, and obviously it's not working. So I should probably try to switch it up a little bit. I'm used to doing it with sprinting. I'm not really going to try different things now, because that wouldn't be a good idea. Okay, I thought I was dead again there. I'm just doing panic quit outs, and this is ridiculous. I kind of just want to get this skip done. Wasting way too much time on this skip. Someone's asking what the current goal on Jigglypuff is. If you know. Okay, so we finally landed. And we screw up the dismount. Duke skip plus. Yes, you can quest if you want to. So if the Duke skip takes me to the estimated time, then I think I'm just going to end this run. I don't learn my lesson. I keep rolling in the exact same way, in the exact same angle.
Hey, Cherno, do you mind if I tell a story while you're doing
Do whatever the hell you want. Just fill my failure, please, with anything.
I gotta go get my 3DS.
Okay. Zori, tell a story, please.
Do you really want one of my stories?
Yes, I do want one of your stories.
Let me open implying.txt.
I was worried about the Duke skip, but I didn't think it would put me on this much of a hold. I haven't had this much trouble with the Duke skip in a long time.
A liberal Muslim homosexual ACLU lawyer professor and abortion doctor was teaching a class on Karl Marx, known atheist. Before the class begins, you must get on your knees and worship Marx and accept that he was the most highly evolved being the world has ever known, even greater than Jesus Christ. At this moment, a brave, patriotic, pro-life Navy SEAL champion who had served 1,500 tours of duty and understood the necessity of war and fully supported all military decision made by the United States stood up and held up a rock. "How old is this rock, pinhead?" The arrogant professor smirked quite Jewishly and smugly replied, 6 billion years, you stupid Christian." "Wrong! It's been 5,000 years since God created it. If it was 6 billion years old and evolution, as you say, is real, then it should be an animal now." The professor was visibly shaken and dropped his chalk and his copy of Origin of Species. He stormed out of the room crying those liberal crocodile tears, the same tears liberals cry for the poor who today live in such luxury that most even own refrigerators, when they jealously try to claw justly earned wealth from the deserving job creators. There is no doubt that at this point our professor, Deshaun Washington, wished he had pulled himself up by his bootstraps and become more than a sophist liberal professor. He wished so much that he had a gun to shoot himself from embarrassment, but he himself had petitioned against them. The students all applauded and all registered Republican that day and accepted Jesus as their Lord and Savior. An eagle named Small Government flew into the room and perched atop the American flag and shed a tear on the chalk. The Pledge of Allegiance was read several times and God himself showed up and enacted a flag.
Come on, man. This is...
The professor lost his tenure and was fired the next day. He died of the gay plague AIDS and was tossed into the lake of fire for all eternity. Semper Fi. P.S. Close the borders.
That was amazing.
I need both hands to clap, but if I could, I would. How's the Duke skip going?
Horrible. I'm like legitimately incredibly sorry for this. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Come the hell on. This is insane.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Anyway, to kill some time while we're waiting for this, I'm going to tell a short story that I meant to tell during my Animal Crossing speedrun earlier. So if you guys don't know, we're speedrunning General, and I took a short trip to Animal Crossing General about 6 months ago, and I added some people from there. I recently got my 3DS back from a friend, and he didn't tell me that he hadn't checked my swap notes. And when I did, I had at least 300 DeviantArt tier, furry porn swap notes waiting for me in my 3DS. And at least 5 of them came with audio files, so I'm going to give you guys some insight into what Animal Crossing General is like. Hold on a second. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. That's it.
Do I have permission to retreat inside myself? Because I haven't had it this bad in a long time.
Turn out you're doing alright. For people who don't run Dark Souls, this trick is really fucking hard. I have never gotten it ever.
Yeah, it's a 2-part trick with a really tight timing window, so it's perfectly expected that this is happening.
No, that's not an excuse. This shouldn't be happening.
Cherno, please, you're supposed to...
With how much time I've put into this. This should not be a thing that is happening right now. And then I just walk off. This is... I wish this wasn't happening. I wish I had the power to rewind time and do this all over again. Yeah, Coddy had a bit of difficulty with it as well during Awesome Games Done Quick. No! That was it. God.
Oh, Jesus.
This is crushing. Oh my god. I'm never gonna be able to stream again after this. My streaming life is over from then on. It's
Hugbox goes into maximum overdrive.
I'm done. This is absurd. I have spent almost 8 minutes on this skip. This is not a thing that is supposed to be happening right now.
I'm seeing equal parts Azure Craigasm and Azure shut the fuck up in chat.
I'm gonna side with Azure Craigasm.
Alright, good.
Duke, help. I don't know what to do anymore. I might take the route Slayer Babies did.
Oh, please. Chat loves you. Well,
Chat does
half the
not
chat
love me.
loves you.
Chat does not love me. I don't blame
Prison
them.
and Sleeper.
I wouldn't love me either if I was watching this. I'd be like, man, what is this complete scrub doing on Dark Souls?
I see a suggestion.
Oh shit,
Skip,
I got it.
Is that even possible?
It
It's
is.
possible to skip the skip by playing the game normally.
That was terrible. Oh my god.
Oh, you did it! Yes!
There we go. Nice job.
I am taking the safety bonfire. I don't even care. I am not doing that again. I am not going through that again. No way in hell.
Every time you failed Duke Skip, a train just went off the rails somewhere.
Sansa, please. Oh my god.
The character is named Trainwreck for a reason.
Yeah, I did name my character Trainwreck.
You sealed your fate.
I did seal my fate. Oh well, I mean, I first tried every boss so far, so I'm not overly disappointed, but that was a massive time waste. And I
At the next chance,
apologize.
can you go human so that we can look at your beautiful character?
Can I go human? Just run shit enough, so why the hell not? Might as well waste some more time and go human. It's the worst that could happen. Can't get invaded, it's an offline account. If this was Sansa running right now, he'd probably throw his computer out the window. I'd be like, fuck this game! That was my best Sansa impression. For those who don't know who Sansa is, he says that a lot in a very Finnish accent. But I do not know how to do accents, for I am a monotone, emotionless man. That was a pretty great Sansa impression.
I
What's up,
spook myself
Goose?
just a little when you do the Crystal Cave drop.
Uber Goose in chat right now is actually going to be running Dark Souls at Summer Games Don't Quick. So, if you want to watch someone not choke, then you should probably watch Uber Goose. Because he is actually really good when it comes to marathons. And probably should have taken my place. Anyways, I'm going to do something here called no clams. The fog wall pops up once you trigger the cutscene, and if you can get all the clams stuck behind it, you don't have to quit out. It's kind of hard, because I don't know the proper setup for it.
Oh yeah, if people haven't played, the Crystal Caves has a bunch of invisible floors that you can walk on. It's
Yeah.
like the
So
area
a
gimmick.
clam is probably going to make its way in. So I'll just kill it. And then just pokes Steve in his weak spot, which is his core. I don't know why he's doing a melee attack. So that attack right there is an AoE when he does that charge up. It's best to run away, otherwise you get bodied rather fast. Alright, so that's Seath down after all of that trouble with the Duke Scoop. I'm glad to finally be out of that area though, and I'm sure chat feels the same way, because I am plus 16 minutes behind my PB, which for those who are wondering is 1 hour and 6 minutes with this route. Obviously I'm not going to be getting hit this run.
Sorry, you could not be the chosen.
So, yeah, I have a lot to talk about and things to say, but I'm kind of just thinking about how it all went down, and I'm not overly pleased with it. So if anyone in chat, or Duke, or Zori wants to say or ask anything, go for it. I'm kind of at a loss for words currently.
Was that Duke starting to say something? Or,
I don't know.
well, Duke's probably dead. Anyway, this is the Catacombs. It's pretty
I'm dead.
spooky.
Welcome back.
Hey. Oh, I should probably be doing my job and telling you guys about what donation incentives we actually have going on. One that hasn't been met, that is going on for this run, it needs to be met before this run is over, is the Jigglypuff song. Cerno will sing that for you if you need it. It's $42. We have $7 raised. So that is something like $35 left. And then after that we have... Oh, the 6-time soundtrack raffle is ending. So if you guys were thinking of donating for that, you either want to do it now or not do it now. Because we're probably going to get a couple donations after trying to enter into that. Just to be clear, it's ending after Fiery Blizzard's 100% run next. And then there is, of course, character choice for Mario Tennis, which is coming up too, and Waluigi is still in the lead.
Waluigi,
Oh, we do actually have another dollar towards
Waluigi
from David D. Don't worry, Cerno, even with that train wreck, we still love you. Chat, let's show our support. Less than 3,
thanks,
no
guys.
space.
So we have the hardest boss in the game right here. He's pretty difficult. And I missed while I was saying that, so that's good. And I missed again. Okay, he's dead.
I've been watching Cerno for a while, and he dies to Pinwheel at least twice a day.
So if you actually bring up the pause menu before like the message popping up that explains what Rite of Kindling does, you can phase through the wall by grabbing onto the ladder. It saves like pretty much no really valuable time, but it looks kind of cool, so I do it. So now we're just gonna do a run through. Running through Tomb of Giants actually isn't too bad. It's pretty much a straight line. You just hug the wall in this area, and when you're through this fog gate, you just go straight. You'll fall down a couple cliffs. And jump up here is a little shortcut as well. It skips going down through the hole. That hasn't happened in so long. Oh god. Why?
Ooh. Oh no!
No.
You sorry.
Oh my god.
You could not be the chosen.
Oh my god, that's crushing. Oh, my soul is on fire.
Cerno, I think I have something that'll make you feel better. I'm looking at a bird outside my window, and I was just thinking about how majestic it looks, and it just took a poop.
Nice. It's like I got kicked in the dick by like 7 steel workers or something. I don't know. I'm sad.
Spooky skeletons.
God, why? Out of all, like, okay, the Duke skip happened, whatever. But out of all the other things that could have happened, why that? Why that? God. Frampt is 100% correct with that, you sorry fool. I feel like a complete idiot right now. The pea that took a poo. And I almost died again there, but I quit out in time, so that was not too bad. What's up, Sleep? My rival, I've actually, you know what? I probably surpassed M1's choke story run in the number of chokes. I am the new benchmark for chokes on the SRG Marathon.
The sad thing is that is actually true. I'm sorry. But to make you feel better, we do have a $15 donation from Brandon F. that says, oh, well, that's Twitch name. Trey Storo Seawater. What?
Oh, Rosewater.
And his comment is Cherno's perfect karaoke class 99999999999.
Thank you
Lots of
very
nine
much,
balls.
Rosewater.
みんな、チュルノの算数教室始まるよ。高いみたいな天才目指して頑張っていってね。
So yeah, that's gonna happen, totally. Seriously, donate those $42 for Jigglypuff.
Probably gonna choke on Jigglypuff now as well. Oh god, please. On the off chance my dad is watching downstairs, which I think he is, I'm sorry, Father.
About me singing Cherno's perfect math class or about dying in the Tomb of Giants?
Crickets.
Oh.
If you want to kick me out of the house, I completely understand. But in case he is watching, everybody say hi to my father in chat if you guys feel like it.
What's doing, Cherno Dad?
My dad is pretty amazing. Same with my mother and my sister. They support me, suck at Dark Souls, and make degenerate bucks off of it, so that's pretty hype. Obviously, I'm kidding. I'm not in this for the money. So if I was, I would be doing something else.
It's time for Papanito.
Papanito, baby. So, I guess that's one thing that went okay. Dodging those scream swords.
I think I've dodged one screen sword ever, and it was the most hype I've ever been.
So what kind of ridiculous overlays have been going on?
Right now, it's just the that's real fucking Nito picture.
Okay, if I didn't kill those skeletons there, I probably would have died. From the bleed out damage and Nito's annoying AoE. I mean, bosses are going okay, but my treks to the bosses are going horrible. I first tried every boss, but I haven't first tried everything else. So that's kind of crappy. So now I'll just put more points into Dex, because that's what the Crystal Halberd scales with. After 4 kings, I still have 4 kings to do. The 3 king setup with this halberd is a little weird. Just because of its pokey attack. What, Azari?
Is there a reason that you split points kind of evenly between strength and dex, aside from, or instead of going like straight to 40 dex?
The 27 strength is just because it does scale a little bit with strength. It stops scaling at 27 strength, I believe. And then I think that gives it an S for dex scaling. So then I just put points into dex for the rest of the run now, since I have the 25 vitality I need. 40 is kind of the cap for it though, but actually I probably will reach it. I might not upgrade it that much though, in terms of my dexterity. Girls play Dota too. I don't believe it.
That's totally not like a virus link. Hey, how come I don't have mod? I'm kind of mad about that. Since I'm maximum degenerate, I need to demand a mod at all times.
Yeah, Zora deserves mod. He's really adorable.
Zora, I don't have mod for you, but I do have some news for Cherno. Jigglypuff-san got met, actually.
Oh, wow.
Got a couple donations from... Let me go back to these. One from Soda, that's $9.
Oh shit,
that says,
Soda.
You may fail miserably, but the viewers still love you. But remember, I love you the most, all the way back from day one and beyond the last day. This sounds like a marriage proposal.
Thank you, Soda Machine.
So,
He's my Swedish Toho friend. He runs Toho Sweden get-togethers in Sweden. Obviously in Sweden, but yeah.
We have an anonymous $2 donation that wasn't put towards that from Justin W, so thank you. And then we have another $15 donation from Daniel L. Oh wait, that's Oven Donkey. That says, Cherno, I hope this donation helps you stop being so bad.
Was that Oven Donkey?
I hope. Yeah.
Great job reading the name of the anonymous donator, by the way.
By the way, to those that haven't seen it, Oven Donkey's Mirror's Edge run on the marathon was amazing. His run was absolutely fantastic. So shoutouts to Oven Donkey for being amazing at not choking like me. Hot grills
right, so the guy that...
Sorry.
That wasn't very important, I'm sorry. But yeah, the guy that Cherno sniped with a bow from the stairs is Ingrid the Sealer.
Oh
He's
yeah.
nice. But you kill him.
If you kill him, you drop the key to the seal, which you need to lower the water. The reason why you kill him is let's see if I can form English here properly. Is so you don't have to walk through the ghost house, which is, if anyone's ever been in there, there's like a million ghosts that are completely random, and they have a high chance of killing you while you're climbing the ladder. Oh my god, this king is such a ding-dong. Stop spamming magic. Okay. I'm definitely not getting 3 kings here. Just because I had to panic a little bit. King, please. So I'm getting some pretty lousy 4 king RNG. This is a little bit unfortunate, but it happens sometimes. I definitely won't be getting 3 kings now. I did not do enough damage to the first king for that to happen. Basically what 3 kings is during the dying animation of a king, you can actually still do damage to him. So if you do the setup properly, you only have to actually kill 3 of the kings. Yeah, that's not happening. Unfortunate. I'm probably just gonna take my armor off and run to the last king. Dragon Great Hammer. Alright. So we are now 20 minutes behind my PB, which means we'll be looking at, like, if I don't die, 4 minutes under estimate, which is absolutely abysmal. It actually makes me kind of sad, but
I don't know, man. Beta Chaos is perfectly easy. You got this.
I know. Ugh. So I'm going to be doing a skip once I get down there called the Ceaseless Skip. Oh my god, what's going on? Why is everybody laughing? Reset. Honestly, if this was on my stream and I was doing this poorly, I would have reset on my first death in Undeadburg. But since this is a marathon, you just kind of have to roll with it. Resets aren't really smiled upon in a marathon setting, which is perfectly understandable due to schedules and whatnot. Water. And then there's so much like ridiculous spot spam in chat.
I have no idea. This is the best and the worst thing I've ever seen.
Apparently a lot of people want to see some girls playing Dota 2.
Only girls, though.
What do you mean, Pure Zero? More lewdness, Sonny? That's actually Azori's job. If he ever feels like being lewd. Yeah, go for it. Thanks.
Nightbot, please go.
What the hell's Nightbot doing in here?
I have no idea.
Who the hell brought Nightbot? Are you serious? That's hilarious. I've never seen Nightbot like randomly join a chat. Unless the person who's running the SRG Twitch account brought it in there. Unless that's you right now, Duke, then no. That's not
No, that's not me. I'm too busy banning girls from playing Dota 2.
That's so sexist of you. So if I was on...
I check my privilege every goddamn day. Don't you ever say that to me again.
Probably not Kappa. I'm just gonna watch the marathon after I'm done, because Azori and M1 are doing runs, and I love Azori and M1. And I want to watch
Hey, we were talking about Choke Story earlier, and M1 is going to be playing Choke Story again.
Yeah, M1
Hopefully,
will be doing Cave Story tonight, so hopefully he chokes more than I do, so he can get his crown of choking back. That would be excellent. So if I was on personal best pace here, I would have finished the game a little over 6 minutes ago. Actually, last night during practice, I got a 1 hour, 7 minute run. So this is like a complete and utter failure when compared to that run last night with this route. A little disappointing. So right here, I'm gonna bait Capra Demon with an arrow, because when bosses hear arrows, they like to walk towards them, and that should make them fall off a cliff. So this is the first part of the Ceaseless Skip, which I screwed up. Awesome. Choke count on Ceaseless Skip 1. Kappa Demon.
So basically there you need to roll halfway down the cliff and then again when you land to negate all of the fall damage and then make it out of the lava in time to not burn to death. It's pretty easy. This is an easy trick, you know, it's just fucking terrible.
I am pretty garbage, not gonna lie.
No, but seriously, this is pretty much, I don't want to say just as hard as the dupe skip because I've never done either of them successfully, but it's pretty difficult.
Yeah, so it's like a certain angle you have to fall off of, because there's like... I can't do any trick right now. So I'm just gonna stop shooting Capra Demon. That appears to be bad luck for me. I know, I'm trying. I'm sorry. I'm gonna like hide my face from the internet for the rest of the night when I'm done.
Holy shit, this moderation, man.
I don't know what I'm laughing at. Titus or the moderation?
Duke, what are you laughing at, man?
I just want to say this is the best thing I've ever seen.
Okay, so this is called Glitchy Rock. Or not Glitchy Rock, that's just Annoying Rock. The next rock is called Glitchy Rock. Basically, even though it looks like I'm standing in lava, I take no damage as long as I sit still there. So that was actually really close, I could have died there. Ooh, that was kind of close too. Alright. So we got the ceaseless skip out of the way. A lot faster than the Duke skip, I might add. Even though this is still an incredibly garbage run.
Yeah, what he just did there with the lava skips an incredibly appropriately named boss called Ceaseless Discharge.
Such a lewd boss. And actually, fun fact, the developers actually hinted that that was a possible skip. So theoretically, it's technically like, I guess, like not a glitch or anything. It's somewhat intended. I have no source for that, that's just what I've heard from other people.
I doubt it was initially intended, but maybe after the fact they saw it and were like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe. What's up, dogs? Meow. So now we got some hot Fire Sage action. And what the hell is he doing? Fire Sage, please! Fire Sage, what are you doing? Okay, that was the most ridiculous AI I've ever seen on Fire Sage. So I'm just gonna quit out, reset that boss fight.
10 out of 10.
Nightbot Plus. I have no idea what Fire Sage was doing there. That was ridiculous. That's the first time that's ever happened. I'll just keep poking his feet. And hopefully he stops standing in a corner, spamming explosions. Okay, he's not. Fire Sage, please, get out of this corner. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought I was gonna get sat on. It wouldn't have killed me, it just would have sucked a little bit. Alright, Fire Sage is down. Dead ass. Who the hell brought Nightbot in? Am I a perv? I'm sorry. So I guess I'll sing Jigglypuff once Gwyn is dead. That seems like the most obvious choice for that. My throat's a little dry, so I hope I can still actually go that high with my falsetto.
Somebody fucking ban Nightbot.
Jesus Christ.
Literally out of control.
This chat is more of a train wreck than my run, and I didn't think that was possible.
Jesus Christ, I actually have to log on to the Marathon account. This is ridiculous.
Honestly, real talk, as bad as this run has been going and how nervous I've been throughout it, I have actually been having fun, so I would definitely do something like this again. If there ever is another
Yeah,
SRG.
it's a really fun thing once you just embrace the chokes.
Yeah.
Well, judging by your performance, I don't think we'll be inviting you back.
Sorry, you asshole. I don't care if you're inviting me back or not. Sign in, guys.
Hashtag shit's fired.
Guys, I think I saved your chat experience. Nightbot is now banned
My
for
chat
swearing
experience. My chat experience,
And-
Bible Thump.
Somebody is definitely gonna unban him, so it's only for a minute.
You heard SnurDeeps, Cherno. Your shirt off, please.
My shirt off. Centipede, please, sit still so I can kill you. Okay, there we go. So any questions? Anybody? Duke, Gazori, anything? Chat, maybe? Did I miss anything?
I think chat is just celebrating their successful rebellion.
My chat
Girls are playing
experience.
Dota 2.
Last night I was actually getting an incredible amount of hot Russian girls spam. It was pretty hype.
Dude, that's my favorite one.
I also got some Ahoy girls. I don't know what Ahoy girl is, but it sounds like a lot of fun. Did someone say something?
Sign is in here now.
Fuck you.
I love you.
I'm joking, I love you too.
It's either Alex or the other guy that says that to me a lot. C.I. something.
I have a question. What the fuck are these things?
They're
dinosaur
dragon ass.
asses.
They're dragon asses.
Okay.
See, FromSoft got like incredibly lazy with the design of Lost Izalith and Demon Runes, so they just took bosses from other areas, stuck them in there as normal enemies, and then added a bunch of dragon asses standing in lava.
I do have to say that the sea of dragon asses is definitely my favorite part of the game.
It is pretty hype.
It just reeks of quality. In the
And
AA
dragon
game.
ass. It's a pretty
Oh, by the
poorly
way, shout out
designed
to our
area.
sponsors, baddragon.com.
Oh
All
man,
your donations are going towards supporting them at this point.
Bad Dragon's hype.
And Doctors Without Borders.
I love dragon dildos.
$8,000. We can get like almost 1,000 dragon dildos out of that, can't we?
I buy like a dragon fleshlight and a dragon dildo, and I make like a furry fan fiction with the both of them. I'll make like voices for the male and the female sex toys. It's pretty hot. It's really enjoyable.
I'm reading chat, waiting for someone to call me on my math.
Bad. Evil Snurdeeps was.
Rape face, no space. SnurDeeps, contain yourself. Jeez.
Oh shit! It's a Twitch staff member.
Yeah, it's too late. We're getting shut down.
We're getting shut down.
Everyone go
Yep.
home.
Sorry, this was the last run you had to see, everybody.
Oh, actually, we do have V6 times 100% coming up after this. And the runner has a request for you, chat. Do you guys want to see an auto-scroller, or do you want to see an escort mission?
We want to see the fucking Gravitron.
Okay, Gravitron it is then.
We
I'm
wanna
not
see
even
the
gonna wait for fucking
Gravitron.
chat, because they have wrong opinions.
V6 times is like the hypest game ever. I love that game.
It is a really good speed game. It's really
Everybody
fun.
better
It's
stick
really
around
effective.
for it. Hopefully he picks up from my incredible amount of suck. I'm just
so
having
record
fun
holder,
poking
so
fun of
you
myself
definitely will.
now, so whatever. I'm not like actually sad or anything.
I do see strong support for the Gravitron, actually, so I made the right decision.
So everyone knows how hype this boss is. If you have a bow, it makes this fight a million times easier, because getting over to this node on its left-hand side is incredibly obnoxious. It's very easy for Beta Chaos to push you into a hole. I was born with this talent, Sutomu. Thanks for asking. So just bait the swipes and run up the middle. And hope he doesn't firestorm, even though I will be able to survive one. And that's the Beta Chaos fight. And now we have the final boss in the game. At probably a time I'm definitely not happy with. Not even a little bit. Not even moderately.
You're
Subtussive.
actually pretty close to your estimate, despite being like
I
plus
know.
16.
That's why I made the estimate like that, because that's in case everything went horribly wrong. And everything did go horribly wrong. And what? I'll put points into resistance for no reason. But I hope it was okay for you guys. I did have fun doing it. So when should
GG.
Jigglypuff open?
Oh, yeah, we feel comfortable doing it.